I would say one of the main differences between me and a lot of skill trainers or skill coaches in this industry is if a player is not going to buy in to what I'm saying, if he's not going to be accountable to my direction, I don't coach him. I give the parent the money back. I tell that player that he doesn't warrant my time. He's a waste of my time. And until he buys into respecting the game, respecting the coaching that I give him, to become accountable and credible as well, then I don't spend time with him. I don't give into the dark side. The dark side and the force, right? What's right and what's wrong doesn't hang out in the same place. Fundamentally, if I know what I'm teaching is right, and this ignorant, young, unexperienced cat, young blood, tries to disrespect what I'm doing, I don't deal with them. I let them go, and I coach the players that want to be coached. I don't care if it affects my business. I don't care if it affects my reputation, because ultimately the truth fears no question, and I stand for what's right in the game, and I stand for what I believe in. I've studied the best. I've learned from the best. I've become very, very successful at teaching this game. But as a young coach, I still knew what was right. So I started my business on a strong, very strong foundation. So if anybody tries to contradict that, we're going to have some problems. One mistake, you're cool. 2 mistakes, my antennas are up. 3 mistakes, you're out of here. I coach the players that want to be coached. I trade the players that don't want to be coached, and we figure it out. And that's my advice to all the young high school, middle school, college, professional coaches out there that are dealing with kind of players that are in the dark side. No question they can change, but you got to coach the players that want to be coached. You got to use the force and get players to see the light. There's been many friends of mine in the coaching industry. They get frustrated because 2 or 3 of their players don't buy in. Their best player doesn't buy in. What do? Well, my thing is, you coach the players that want to be coached. You continue to sew in to the game. You do the right thing. You stay true to the game. You stay true to your heart. You stay true to your passion and vision. And ultimately, if the players don't want to be coached, you can't spend time with them. They're time stealers. You got to cut them. You got to encourage them to transfer. But basketball is not like tennis. It's not golf. Basketball requires 5 guys working together through adversity. You're only as strong as your last man. Basketball is synergetic. There's correlation. There has to be toughness within the team. So you have to continue to coach the players that want to be coached. And if the players don't want to buy in to what you're teaching, if the players want to be narcissistic, want to be selfish, want to have their own agenda, then you got to let them go. You only want to coach the players that want to be coached. No question, you give them the 3 strike rule. Be patient, be tolerant, give them chances. But ultimately, there's a line in the sand, a la Pat Riley. You draw a line in the sand, you determine you either buy into what we're doing or you go somewhere else. But you can't let those players in the dark side suck your energy, suck your focus, get you distracted, suck your attention, really weaken you and weaken your assets that you're so good at. So my point is, you have to continue to be self-aware enough to align the players that want to be there and want to continue to fight for the common good of wherever the team goal is. And I'm in Germany right now, and we just had a symposium of a lot of coaches that have asked the question, what do you do with a kid that's lazy? What do you do with a kid that doesn't buy in? What do you do with players that aren't on the same page with winning? That's the ultimate goal of the team, is to win, to do the best you can, to help each other, to be a servant. And we talked about these things.